Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Millennium Pro Wrestling. My name is Chase Mansfield, joined alongside the desk by my partner, Ario Amin, and we are coming to you hot off the press for our Double Dash tournament. We are crashing in to Collision Course here tonight, where we have a massive main event in store, the Pumpline, invoking that rematch clause to take on the Heartless Kings, former brothers in war, now bitter rivals, all for those tag team championships coming up soon.
Hey, well, whoever wins that championship match at the end, Dave Mansfield has to potentially go up against the best pals. And I know we're not be seeing Daniel Moon here tonight, but one half of our Double Dash winners of 2026, Brendan Devine, is going to be going head-to-head against a man who has not only suffered through suspension, but also removal from the Double Dash tournament, James Angel. I can only imagine a lot of animosity in that match, but still plenty more in store, too, with a great return. Royce Isaacs back at MPW.
That is right, the Mile High Samurai is back in the MPW arena, and tonight he is going up against our former MPW World Champion in Bucio. It is going to be a barn burner of a match. We're going to have to see which one of those two walks out, not only the winner, but potentially eyeing that title for Maximilian. It all goes down tonight here at Collision Course, so stick with us, because we are coming right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you from 19801 Nordoff Place here in Chadsworth, California. This is Millennium Pro Wrestling, and tonight we present to you MPW's Collision Course. My name is Chase Mansfield, joined alongside Logan X, and of course, later on tonight, by the man who's announcing these voices, none other than the Sheik himself, Ario Amin. And we are hot off the track from the Double Dash 2026 tournament, where we saw the best pals winning in the main event to become not only our cup holders, but #1 contenders for those tag team championships. So they're going to have all eyes set on our main event, because it is the Pumpline revoking that rematch clause to take on their former brothers in arms, the Heartless Kings. How you doing tonight, Lethal Logan X?
I'm hanging in and I'm noticing how much Ario looks like a 1957 James Bond villain in that suit right there.
He's looking snazzy, looking a little evil tonight.
Yes, he is. And then Sinclair's over there looking like, again, like Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon. And J2 looks like a guy with a lot of tape on his nose.
We're going to have Yassine Khan save his tears for another day tonight.
Yeah. This is a little bit of a score to settle between these two.
Absolutely. 2 weeks ago was Double Dash Week 1. We saw Yassine Khan and J2 Mattioli join forces after Jake Mays could not be in the corner of J2 due to injury. He called on the Moroccan Mauler, and unfortunately, they were not able to get a win, but Yassine Khan is one angry Mauler tonight, as he said, as I talked to him in the back. Not happy by the way that J2 held that match. Felt like he should have been a little bit more serious, especially coming into Yassine's first ever Double Dash. And now he has got a score to settle and is looking to put down a mentor for this man right here.
I don't know a whole lot about Morocco. I don't know about those maulers that come from there. This guy's got a lot of names, though, and he is dangerous for sure.
It sure is. The War General from the Kingdom of Khan tonight. Looking to have everyone bark along as he puts J2 down for the 1, 2, 3. And you got to think, for Yassine Khan, putting down a man like J2 Mattioli, a man whose face is on the wall against former champions and Hall of Famers alike, even you, Lethal Logan X. I mean, that's going to put him to the stratosphere here in the MPW rankings.
I also like his haircut. He's got that, you know, like little fade up on the side there. My barber Pilar can do that for you over at San Fernando, over at Glen Oaks and McClay. Go stop by. She's an old lady. She could use the money.
Well, let's hope that hair doesn't get into the eyes of either opponent. Of course, a lot to grab here.
There's a man with some hair making a comment right there.
Oh, hey, you know, real recognize real.
These two are looking to jockey for position here. Maybe try to feel out the ring before they get into that collar and elbow tie-up. And you can see Yassine Khan tonight. I mean, usually a man with the power advantage. J2 against anyone else, usually the man with the power advantage, but very equal tonight in the proceedings.
J2 has still got tape on the right shoulder. It's not as visible as it was the last few weeks, but it's almost flesh-colored, but his right shoulder is still taped up pretty severely. And then his left arm there, the sleeve that he has on it with the elbow pad on, I wonder if there's any medical benefit to it as far as, is he working off an injury there? So I wonder if J2's coming into this match a little banged up already.
Well, elbows do make ever-widening holes, but as you see there, shoulder tackle, chest to chest. We're seeing a men of course, similar stature and weight. And look at that, Khan now realizing he's picking on somebody his own size, and there's the first forearm.
Well, puts J2 against any other man. I mean, this is a man who, even at not 100%, a man who might be damaged goods tonight potentially, is still going to give it his all. You can see, now we're going to go chop to chop with the Moroccan mercenary. I mean,
they're laying in there.
I mean, gentlemen, you got to remember just a few weeks back.
We say hit me harder.
These two used to be partners at one point. I mean, J2 even hired his services previously. But now, money is what talks for Yassine Khan, and so is that punch.
A good chop starts out in your feet. When you start throwing it, before you throw the chop, it's actually like you summon the chop from the earth. Khan kind of outsmarted J2 there. He was waiting to get chopped, and he got punched in the mouth.
Yeah, laying in those strikes, especially to the midsection, dropping him, as you can see, to the floor, and then just laying in those boots. Now he's got him where he wants him again in the corner. That fastball punch. I mean, usually it's a bad scenario to go strike for strike with J2 Mattioli, but it is working for Yassine Khan, except for that step up enziguri, courtesy of the playmaker.
Of course, the Moroccan mercenary might have some tactics, but you're going up against a playmaker. 1,000,001 moves in the book, and you got to go with a classic for sure to inflict damage.
That's a chop right there.
I mean, there's a reason this man is a Triple Crown champion, has been the MPW Tag Team Champion, MPW Champion, and National Champion, and now looking to get back into contention for one of those with a sick kick to the side of the face of Yassine Khan, but only a one.
And he is chopping the hell out of Khan's chest right there. He's laying him right in the middle there. He's getting all of every one of those strikes. I don't like when guys chop and they don't really get into it, man. You're better off doing something else. J2's throwing some heat with
At the end of the day, in terms of all the strikes that a wrestler has available to them, the chop might not be able to get you to 3 count, but it's all about psychology. And with a club like that on the back, you can see the psychology on Yassine Khan's face.
The forearm echoed through the whole building.
See, it's all about weakening his opponent. That's what he's trying to do for Yassine Khan, because again, if you don't get that large frame, he's going to hit you with those power moves, courtesy of the Samoan drop. And you can see bad fall landing for J2 Mattioli, especially on that upper back, just wincing in pain.
And it wasn't just a Samoan drop. He kind of backdropped him up in the air first, so he was kind of up in motion, and then Khan caught him, and then on the way down hit him with it. So it's even more impact behind that move. There's a receipt for earlier for him.
Yeah, continuing to just lay in on the spine of the playmaker. I mean, back club after back chop, and now, got him where he wants him. I mean,
there we go. Now we're getting to it here.
They can hear it downstairs, ladies and gentlemen. This man is cacophonous.
Yeah, got caught in a prism trap right there, and he had another one looking to. Beat him like a big bass drum.
He went vertical this time instead of horizontal.
I don't know if they got any bongos in Morocco, but this man is playing for sure.
Or the retro instead of a scared, I don't know.
Well, I know J2 Mattioli ain't saving his tears for another day. He's got to have watery eyes off of the chops of the Moroccan mauler. And you can see now trying to fight on his back foot. Disrespectful slap to the face.
Chops are happening with such impact that each guy, after they're getting chopped, they're checking their chest to see if there's any blood coming out. When you get chopped hard enough in the chest, all the blood vessels in your chest will burst. You can actually see, sometimes you can draw blood from your opponent from doing that move.
Internal bleeding can definitely be an issue for sure if you place it just right. And when it comes to a mercenary like Yassine, you don't get to be a warlord status by just being nice in the ring.
When it's turned into a hoss fight, and Yassine Khan now laying in the elbows, just playing with his food at this point, laying in strike after strike and laughing at J2 Mattioli kicking out at 2. I mean, You can see just playing with him, asking him, what, you want more?
You have to be thinking out in the animal kingdom. Oh! It's like a lion stalking its prey, seeing the injury clear as day and capitalizing on it, but still, the gazelle springs forward to life.
Now, the loincloth that Khan's wearing, where do you think he got that? You think that's like from like some wolf that he skinned or something? Was he like, out there doing the bulgogi or something at 8 years old like the Spartans, and he had to kill it with a spear?
I mean, that's a good point, honestly. A rite of passage when it comes to strength, absolutely. But a beast like J2, if he can slay this man, it might propel him up into world champion status, potentially.
I mean, if he beats J2, I'd take that helmet as a trophy.
Looking for the whip, throwing him off the ropes, hitting him with another
dangerous
big old forearm, and got him set up for a super kick to the outside from the apron.
Straight on the temple.
Chase, Chase, you know a little bit about killing things with spears, right?
Ooh. You can see set him up for the senton straight to the back. Again, want to give him a little taste of his own medicine. Want to attack my spine, I'll attack yours. Now willing him to a vertical basis. J2's going to keep on the gas.
He's rubbing his knuckles on his face, too. That's a little insult to injuries right there.
He sure is, in the ropes. Pushing him
time.
off.
Able to cover and smacks him on the brainstem.
Yeah, now getting him almost to the corner.
Oh, again.
Yeah, neck off of the top turnbuckle, straight into the big boot. See, J2 stiff as a board right in our apron.
It's been a smash mouth match for sure.
Smash, boom, and bang, but it looks like the cranium of J2 is rattling right now. You can see him trying to check how many fingers he's got.
Who's Khan talking to right there?
We were truly seeing the chin of J2 Mattioli. I mean, taking this onslaught from Yassine Khan and still somehow willing himself to get back up time and time again. But, I mean, at some point, if this continues, Sinclair's going to have to call it.
Oh, audience getting to the head now of Yassine Khan.
Sinclair's over there. He's working out a train problem in his head right now, I think. Two trains, one from Chicago, one from Los Angeles, going 60 miles an hour. You can see him mouthing it if you pay close attention. Sinclair's a Rhodes Scholar.
Oh, Irish Whip reversal straight into the turnbuckle. Yassine Khan looking to go full steam ahead, straight to the super kick.
That might be an answer to a word problem for you. Ooh,
off the ropes. Oh, discus lariat.
Trips him. Corner to corner.
Oh,
Jesus.
Give him a drive-by rear view.
Yeah, that was way worse than the earlier Nalgas to the Boca right there.
Now looking to potentially hit that playmaker knee. No. Instead popped up.
Oh, didn't get it.
He was looking for that same Samoan drop again.
Able to read it. Now time for PS2.
Full strength on display. Gets the slam. Goes for the cover.
Oh. PS2 for only a 2 count.
Yeah,
so
close. Very good cover there. He had him cradled. He had the leg hook. He had the arm hook. He just wasn't enough.
Now the crowd willing J2 Mattioli to keep on fighting. I mean, taking so much punishment already from Yassine Khan, but still has so much more to give. And you got to think, if he's able to hit that playmaker lariat, it might be all she wrote tonight. Looking to tee it up.
Crowd seems behind him. But
if the Mauler has anything to say about it. Oh, another discus lariat of his own.
Try to return fire now, but both men shaking and stuttering on their feet.
He ain't gonna go forearm to forearm with J2. He's just gonna give it back in tow.
Jesus.
It's interesting how evenly matched these guys are. I know we only got to see them team once, and they weren't really gelling. But I mean, these guys would be a really hard-hitting team if they actually got together and got on the same page.
Much better competitors than they are teammates, and that one dropped J2 to a knee.
Yeah, while he was asking him to hit him harder earlier, he certainly did.
Ooh, Khan saying that the man doesn't have his next gear in place.
He wants him to keep up with the kingdom of Khan, but I mean, does the playmaker have another play to potentially get back in the game?
Mocking him right now, waiting for him to stand. Oh, just inviting these strikes, but you see him on a bit off more than he can chew.
Well, Japanese strong style on display here, but nope, throwing him around.
Oh! Able to absorb the strike and deliver one of his own.
Yeah, straight to the back of the neck. Now set him up for that sidewinder slam.
Beautiful.
That might do it right there.
He's still in this.
No, the playmaker ain't going to go quietly into this long night.
Look at Sinclair checking both men right there.
Now you've seen Khan again. He's got to keep his mind in the game. This is where people start to flourish and flurry against J2 Mattioli, and I can see him just jaw-jacking, not keeping on his man, and I mean now setting up for potentially from conquest from on high.
Ooh, signaling the scythe.
Going fully around.
Ducks it though.
Had it scouted, hitting the ropes. Oh, playmaker knee.
Kind of telegraphed that.
Following up. Hey! Returning fire, perfectly timed counter there.
Stopping the lariat in its tracks. Throwing him against the ropes. Got to turn around though for a playmaker lariat.
Oh, we gotta go for the cover. Is it enough? He got him.
And there goes Khan.
Very hard hitting.
Your winner, J2 Mattioli.
J2 is able to reach down just a little bit deeper than Khan.
It was that last second-ditch effort where he hit the rebound on the ropes, fully into that playmaker lariat, unbeknownst to Yassine Khan, but he caught full impact, and it was the 1-2-3, sending Yassine Khan home packing and saving his tears for yet another day.
Bitter feelings by the mercenary, of course. You want to be able to pull back a big prize pool. Maybe gotta try again for next week as J2 stands tall. Both these men put on a display for our opener, but we still have plenty more coming up for Collision Course, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action, Roar Vine joining forces and going up against Koto Hiro and Marote.
The next bout is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Sinclair refereeing again.
He's got a full duty ahead of him because we are back here at Collision Course for tag team action. And now, Koto Hiro making his presence felt here at MPW. Hopefully, tonight goes better than his chances did at Double Dash.
Koto Hiro is jacked and tan.
Japan. He is the Mountain Breaker.
And Koto Hiro's not just taking on just another tag team here at MPW. No, he's taking on Roar Vine. And they took the Double Dash tournament by storm, even making it to the semi-finals. But Eddie Roar and his golden boy, Danny Devine, could not get it done against the best pals. But their time as a tag team is not done here. Looking to potentially get back into contention. They can win and potentially defeat Koto Hiro and a man who he's looking to put under his wing, and a man named Marote.
These guys, what they got in common?
Marote, of course, coming out of the MWA, Millennium Wrestling Academy. He has been a standout, taking on some of the best here. Again, looking to get in the win column, and with the lineage, the tutelage, of course, of Koto Hiro, these two luchadors could potentially be making their way up the rankings of the tag team division, but they have quite a tall task ahead of them because the Sabres of the Millennium Verse are here, Logan.
Well, Koto and Marote, what they got in common is they both wear masks. Their physique is not what they have in common. But it's good to have a contrasting style for tag team, you know, it keeps people on their feet and throws them off. So.
Matching colors here tonight, Roar Vine back in style.
They're wearing the same clothes. Danny's wearing green just like Eddie. He's embracing his inner frog.
Danny Devine and the Freaky Frog, Eddie Roar. Together they are the Roar Eyes.
You know, Eddie says you can't freak me, But perhaps now Danny's stealing what you call Eddie's froggy style.
Yeah, these two are again looking to set the world on fire. Potentially get back in action and towards those tag team championships, but they have got to get that win over Koto Hiro and, of course, Marote himself.
Well, it seems like look, you do that in the pool usually.
Real friendship, folks.
Oh, a little too much weight there for Freddy.
Well, he should have fastened that vest first. It would have given him some back support.
Well, even if he can't physically support him, at least he can help him out as a tag team partner tonight.
Danny not returning the favor.
Well, the
Hang on,
question.
hang on.
You spoke too soon. Commentator's curse right there.
Lightweight. Look at that.
Seems a lot easier for Danny, that's for sure.
Whoa. Okay.
We playing chicken tonight?
Listen, this is usually done by bikini-clad women in a pool somewhere.
Oh, don't even joke, lad.
That's MPW's past.
Well, instead it's a couple luchadors and a couple freaky frogs.
Eat your heart out, Pacific Rim.
Was one of them a kaiju?
Yeah, that's right. We got some gaijus for sure. Freaky frogs.
As much as we would love to see a chicken fight tonight here in the MPW arena for Collision, of course, we got to get back to tag team action again. It is Roar Vines versus Koto Hiro and Marote, and the bell has rung.
So, you know what? Koto kind of looks like a rooster, a gallo a little bit in that garb. You know what I mean?
El Gallo for sure.
I didn't see it. A Japanese gallo. Those are dangerous. Those are like kung fu knowing roosters.
Hey, you're saying it's from ocean to ocean, really, here across the Pacific. Shinzuoka to Winnetka. Lucha Libre speaks volumes, and look at that. Quick maneuvering around, going into waist lock there.
Yeah, a little rope-a-dope there with Danny Devine getting the waist lock. Now potentially looking for a full Nelson. No, wrapped around. Oh, getting a front face lock instead. Again, very crafty there from Koto Hiro, but again, the in-ring technician, that is Danny Devine getting that side headlock from just out of nowhere, honestly.
Of course, dealing with a little bit of that height difference actually comes into the advantage of Koto Hiro working around the body of Danny Devine, honestly.
Koto will go through 3 or 4 moves to end up in something that's basic, but because his cardio is so good and he's in such good shape, it doesn't affect him. So in order for him to get certain places where some other guy might be blowing up afterwards, he can do it all day.
Oh yeah, the ability to chain these moves together truly does elevate Koto Hiro. And I mean, we're seeing it here in this grappling exchange with Danny Devine, now looking potentially for a test of strength. No, said Danny grabbing the arm.
Dangerous place to be having Danny Devine hold on to.
Smart tag there to Eddie Roar, and now Roar Vine looking at...
Trouble in paradise there.
Little malfunction at the junction there. Oh, we're trying to take him out with the clothesline, and now...
Function junction, you said?
Malfunction at the junction.
There you go. The throwback to Schoolhouse Rocks.
Oh, looking for a tilt-a-roll DDT instead.
Great strength by Eddie.
Lights.
Trying to hold on now to Koto. A second. Whoa.
Falcon's Arrow.
Yeah, taking a page out of Danny Devine there with that Falcon's Arrow. Oh, but only a 2.
When have you seen Eddie Roar hit a combo like that before?
Listen, he is learning tricks out of the playbook of Danny Devine.
You can tell he was planning that. He really wanted to hit that move for Danny, but looking at him now, you can tell he's frustrated more than anything. Like, he wanted to do that for him as a sign of good gesture, but it's just not clicking right now.
Now looking to go to the high rent district. Not if Koto Hiro is going to have anything to say with it. Meeting him at the second rope as, oh no, precarious position.
Oof. Hey, it's difficult right now. Of course, Danny trying to give words of encouragement, but it's no man's land up there. Koto pushed off now.
Yeah, both better off coming down from there.
And Danny Devine at this point just watching Eddie Roar, hopefully. Oh, now rolling in.
Danny said, stop doing my stuff.
And,
oh no,
rolled through.
Roll up didn't work.
Yeah, almost.
This might be, of course, the problem with Eddie Roar potentially. So much of an empath, he feels he wants to try and add on all the moves he learns from his friends. But he's got to stick to classic Eddie Roar if he ever wants to try and win this match.
Well, he's got to get his head in the game for tag team action and stick to potentially not doing that reunion tour for Danny Devine. And
wow.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm talking about with Koto. He's bouncing all over the place to get that kick.
Yeah, jumping from rope to rope, straight to a kick to the mush, and now looking for the cover. Oh, only a 2.
Don't know if you've ever seen a flying rooster before, but there you go.
Danny chomping at the bit at this point to get into tag team action. Not happy with how Eddie Roar is going about it tonight.
Mountain Breaker bringing the Mountain Man.
I've seen many a flying rooster in my time, Mario.
Looking to pay more tribute than stay in the game. Oh, taking a double hip toss. And Amarote going for the cover.
And look at this now. Danny giving some form of advice, but Marote seems to be just taking advantage as Eddie is rocked and worried.
I mean, Danny said it best. He said, you're going against a rookie, but that's not just any rookie. That's 2025 Rookie of the Year Marote, who's sending the freaky frog to the apron.
Oh, catch him. And now, you know, you're hearing Danny almost sound like a coach there in the corner. Off the second. Beautiful crossbody cover.
Being a good student is Eddie Rohr, catching him with that crossbody.
Hey, very coachable at least, that's for sure.
Again, he's got to continue to follow orders of the veteran.
Well, and Danny's back appears to be better from last week. The Double Dash tournament was resulted in him getting slammed on the apron pretty hard in the semifinals, which basically neutralized him for most of the final match.
This is truly the amazing part about wrestlers, huh, Logan? And, you know, week to week, the level of physical therapy they have to prepare for just to get back in and do what they love.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
Wondering if he went home, put some Baparoob on it or something like that.
And these two, I mean, they're starting from basically the ground up since, you know, the finals of the Double Dash tournament weren't able to win, of course, that 2026 Cup, but potentially could win it tonight, get back into contendership. But Marote is putting on a show.
You see Marote bouncing off the second rope there.
Yeah, Echale Marote got him with that power slam. Looking to hit the ropes. Oh, into the super kick.
And that's the danger of using the full weight of the ropes.
Yeah.
Coming back in with that propulsion, he just landed square.
He was doing pretty good up till that point.
Oh, no. We know what follows next. Grabbing at the fingers. Oh, no.
Jesus, that was really loud.
Just snapping at the fingers of Marote, and you can see he's in a bad way. And now Rohr Vine potentially looking to cut the ring in half here. Danny now just using Rohr as a battering ram. Oh, throwing him into the splash. And now he's going to follow suit. Oh, looking for the roll-up. Oh, only a 2.
Smart of Eddie, though, to really take him while he's dazed. See if he can just have that slight hesitation for 3 seconds. Oh, beautiful drop kick.
Now, if Rohr Vine wins, does Danny match Eddie when he comes out in the pink tights?
That's a great question, but can he match his freak? Marote sure cannot out that freak knuckle splash.
Only person who can match Eddie's freak in this building is me, and I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, good thing you're behind the booth then, Logan, of course. Give the next generation a time to shine here as Eddie Rohr is trying to snuff out the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, looking to potentially ground the opponent. I mean, you can see him, Marote, usually looking to fly, potentially use those ropes to his advantage, but he can't do that if he's got that side headlock in, courtesy of Eddie Rohr, who, follows it up with that super kick.
Marote's head's got to be made of concrete because he's been super kicked several times. He was still up on his feet up until a second ago.
Yeah, I know. Oh, disrespectful cover from Eddie Rohr. Might have cost him that precious second, that precious 1, 2, 3. Now tag to Danny Devine.
Now trying to see where else. Oh, with a big back rake, able to capitalize there.
That hurts way more than you think, especially if you know nobody's filed their nails.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a chop is already bad enough on the first layer of skin, but to dig through and claw out all the multiple 250 layers, it's torturous.
Danny Devine was not happy with that one, telling him to sit down, rookie.
Well, again, Marote's cranium made of concrete.
Truly taking art and turning it into a violent form of tactics.
Marote's got to make a tag soon or this match is going to be over with.
Yeah, had that knockout shot to the head, and Marote somehow was able to get out of dodge.
He's still fighting back, though.
Yeah, trying to get him and hit him with every strike he possibly can in the book.
Beautiful leg, Larry. Did you see the height he got on that?
Land on the back of the head, too, of Danny Devine there.
I mean, hit him so high he almost flew out of the ring.
You don't see Danny do that move often, but man, he nailed it.
I'm seeing a little bit of a problem here, gentlemen. Both times, it seems that Marote got knocked off his block. He was adjusting his mask somewhat. This is a little bit of an issue here with, of course, first years trying to understand, working through certain types of difficult holds. Losing that vision is so dangerous.
Yeah, and that's the difference between, you see Marote's mask, he has it's like his eyes are covered up in there, like with the visor. Koto's is not like that.
Hey!
So he might want to convert to something more like Koto's mask eventually.
Yeah, exactly right. But he's still in this match, though, and he's got to try and tag Koto.
Yeah, double shoulder block straight to Rohr Vine and a tag to Koto Hero. The man from Shizuoka is ready to strike. Big drop kick to Eddie Rohr.
Ooh.
Ducks under the lariat.
Great catch.
Got to
Off
find
the
where he
Eddie.
wants him. Straight into the DDT.
When Cotto gets going, I don't know if there's anybody better.
Red hot like a rooster tonight.
There you
Second
go.
rope, straight into the sling blade.
Cover now. Oh, still 2.8 of a second there. And I've been so impressed, folks. I mean, I've been expecting these two gentlemen, Koto and Marote, to eventually join forces. I mean, come on now.
That was
Two
Gallo
mass wrestlers.
Caliente.
We're going to meet in the middle instead.
Oh,
Kick
they
the
kicked each other. It's a
shins.
miscue.
Yeah, double shin action there. Sending Koto Hiro out, but he's got to turn around because Marote is waiting in tow. Kick combination.
He's still in this.
Got him with that massive strike. Sent him to the ropes. Looking at, sent him down for the face buster.
Yeah, he's adjusting that mask again, like you said, Ario.
It's worrisome, but he looks like he's still got it in control at least. Cover now.
Might have got him with that knockout shot. Oh, looks for the soccer kick, but not enough.
It's a difficulty now. Marote's realizing, of course, pragmatism versus trying to have style. But it's okay. He's still in this match, and he's still standing tall. Whoa! But look at that duck and evasion.
Beautiful spin kick, but he didn't nail it. There's the Dracula spear.
Sent him inside out, and now
The move I
Eddie
use this
Roar
week.
with the tag, but I don't know if Danny Devine was so happy about that. I mean, he was ready.
He was ready
Had
to
the
go.
momentum.
Speaking of rearing to go.
They said you're losing to a rookie. Neither of them are paying attention. They don't see Cotto in the corner.
Oh!
Missile drop kick he just nailed him with.
Eddie now shocked. He doesn't know what to do. Off the second. He catches the cutter.
Yeah, was lying in wait, but so was Marote.
Yeah, but
Turn around,
Moroto's
freaky
he's the legal
frog.
man.
Oh, no. Too fast with the frog.
No, looking for the pedigree. Tried to go for it twice in the Double Dash tournament, but called for it and it didn't work. Now, looking to hit Solar
He
Flare.
caught that flush.
Now looking to stack him up on high. He got him. Koto Hiro and Marote take it.
It's a huge win for this team.
What an upset.
Winners, the team of Koto Hiro and Marote!
Marote listened to the backing of Koto Hiro, and it's what got him the win today. Eddie Roar tried to do things the Danny Devine way, go against his teachings, and it bit them in the butt, cost them yet another victory, losing Double Dash, and again tonight.
It's like they can't get on the same page. They even wore the same color tights. Everything was all good. It was all green.
Well, they ain't two.
It was all gravy. I don't know what happened.
Ain't two frogs in a pond tonight,
what
that's for
happened?
sure.
Where was he?
He was outside the ring.
Supposed to be here.
Easy, Eddie Roar.
Eddie's pretty pissed off right now. You don't usually see him fired up like that.
I haven't seen him like that in a very long time,
I
gentlemen.
mean,
That
again,
was
for
weird.
Eddie Roar, that's the man who he chose himself as his partner for Double Dash, the only partner that got chosen out of the lot. And I mean, for Danny Devine to turn his back, walk away from Eddie Roar.
Look, I was so close. I had him hooked.
Eddie.
Hooked.
No, dude, you didn't. You didn't have anything done the right way. You tagged yourself in when I had everything handled. I had that kid beat, but you had to make it the Eddie Roar show like you always do.
The Roar Vine show.
Stop. This team was a bad idea from the start, and I knew it. I need to put my focus where it really matters, and that's getting back to the top of the card and getting back to the MPW championship. So you need to just go figure out what you want to do, because that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, really? You want to get your eyes on gold again? Well, funny, I have the same idea. And last time we were in the ring together, nobody really found out who really is the best.
You know what, J2? You're very right. We never got to the end of that match. So how about this? Next Friday, let's figure it out. Let's see who really is the best.
The drive from San Diego's got to cost you guys.
But it is always worth it to be here for MPW week in and week out again. They are back for Collision Course. My name is Chase Mansfield, joined alongside Lethal Logan X, of course, Ario Amin. want to thank all the fans for tuning in here live, coming to you from 19801 Nordhoff Place. Whether you're here in attendance or listening at home, we want to thank you all. We love our adoring fans. We want to especially send a birthday shout out to Diego Nunez, one of our MPW fans who watches week in and week out from El Salvador. From all of us here at MPW, Diego Nunez, happy birthday.
And his opponent.
We have quite a singles match on tap coming to you, folks. I mean, it is our former MPW champion Bucio taking on the Mile High Samurai, Royce Isaacs, back here in the MPW arena.
Look at Bucio's eyes. Look how focused he is. He's breathing heavy already. By contrast, Royce is wearing a Chiefs jersey worn by one of the Hanson brothers from the movie Slapshot, which is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a time before any of this woke crap. That's when people talk like the way they talk.
Well, there's anyone who knows about getting a mile high, it's the man he is going to face, Bucio. But he's got a tall task ahead of him. So, ladies and gentlemen, smoke him if you got him. We have got quite a match in store. Royce Isaacs and Bucio coming at you right now.
Hey, with a guy like this, you gotta take a dab hit, my friend, to be able to handle Royce Isaacs. Look at that stare down. Ooh, you hear some chants, not just for Bucio.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting contest. By the way, the Ballard brothers made those jerseys famous in SoCal Wrestling. Shout out to one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Ballard brothers.
Thank you, mister.
This is Bucio needs a big singles win. Since losing the title, he's been on a losing streak. And no better way to get back on track than picking the biggest dog in the yard and going to start a fight with him.
We're just getting swatted off like ease in mere seconds from the match start. I mean, it is going to be a hard hill to climb for Bucio. Tail of the tape, definitely not in his favor tonight, but he has slain giants. He has thrown down men who are much larger than him. And for tonight against Royce Isaacs, I mean, this is a man who has something to prove. Last time we saw Royce Isaacs, it was him against Maximilian. Maximilian was able to get that win, start his, of course, rise in the rankings, and of course, get to that MPW championship. Royce Isaacs, that loss has been eating in the back of his mind.
Royce is like right on the cusp of getting a title shot. He has a win over the current champion. A win against the former MPW champion right here would catapult him right up into where basically he'd be able to make a claim for an immediate title shot, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to think it might send him into #1 contendership, but now sending him to the top rope. Oh, was looking for a strike from up on high. Instead, Bucio. Oh, looking to catch him with those head scissors.
Finally finding his footing now. Bucio trying to kick it up. Pumping on the gas.
Going all the way around.
Nice.
Twice over. So nice he had to do it twice.
Hey, whatever gets the job done, you know what I mean?
Firing off the shot, but able to send him over.
Yeah, blank straight to the apron. So he looks to, potentially climb to the top. Royce Isaacs, though.
Oh, he saw it. Got it perfectly calculated there.
Had it scouted, bouncing straight off of the top, hitting the apron straight for that. Oh, step up Enziguri. Look for the missile drop kick. Nobody home, though.
And I will tell you this, of all the falls you can take in professional wrestling, that one is one of the worst. It's not even like a superplex where you rotate. He came straight with all of his weight, and it comes straight down on the back of his head.
Yeah, that knocked the wind out of Bucio. You could see just Winston trying to gasp for air, and now Royce Isaacs loving every minute of it, toying with him.
He could have pitched him into the third row right there if he wanted to.
Absolutely throwing him overhead like he's a sack of potatoes.
Of course, Royce Isaac looks like he could be part of World's Strongest Man right now, utilizing Bucio like a barbell, essentially.
Oh, and Bucio had a hard time adjusting to the strength of Maximilian Montclair. He's going to end up in the same situation. Look at this. Royce is just walking around with him up in a vertical suplex base.
Oh, my God, parading him around. I mean, if you're counting along at home, we're almost at the count of 20.
But Royce might drop him off at Panda Express or something.
He wants to go all the way around the ring, all the way around the world.
He's going to make it. That's ridiculous.
As a world-traveled wrestler like Royce Isaacs, a champion in any promotion he stands in, I mean,
he made it.
Look at the physical physique and the acumen of this man right here.
Stuffed him like he was a stuffed animal.
Yeah, like he owed him money.
All the blood drained to the skull of Bucio right now. That's not the kind of high you want, folks.
There's not a lot of things that I haven't seen in pro wrestling. I've been in this business since 1998, and I've been watching since about 83, 84. I just watched a guy walk around the ring completely with a guy in a vertical suplex.
Oh my God, just catch him in a gun red's position again like he's weightless. Throwing him over like it's nothing. Going for the cover is Royce Isaacs. Only a 2 for the Mile High Samurai, but my God, manhandling Bucio in every sense of the word.
Well, and Bucio did better competing with Max, honestly. Royce is just throwing him like he's not even existent. It's almost like he's on disregard status.
Well, for Royce Isaacs, I mean, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain here tonight. I mean, you got to think if he beats Bucio, potentially #1 contender for that MPW championship.
Potential, but results are what matters here. Royce now taking a lot of strikes from Boost, but still standing tall somehow.
Again, a lot of these strikes would drop a lesser man, but they ain't gonna sit down. Royce Isaacs catching him in midair.
Bucio was going for a drop kick again. Royce just sidestepped it and dropped his knee on the floor. I mean, Bucio's the drop kicks he's throwing tonight. One from the top that missed. That second one, I've never seen that counter before.
Yeah, it's a lot of high impact, but not working in the favor of Bucio. I mean, a crash landing.
And I mean, it absolutely seems like Royce Isaac has done his studying. Oh! Week after week, Bucio has showcased some of the best tools he has in his arsenal, but as a result of being a fighting and defending former champion, everybody knows his tricks. To try and form new techniques is what he's got to do to try and win this match.
And you're absolutely right. He may have to reinvent himself. You know, when you're on top and you're the guy that's the target, everybody's watching film on you. Everybody's going through your moveset. Everybody's seeing what counters your stuff. So he really is going to have to come up with something new here. Maybe he's going to have to, I don't know, go get some lessons in Japanese wrestling from Kodo or something.
Yeah, a man who's fought in Mexico, Japan, Canada, all around the world, you name it. The Mile High Samurai has probably been in your city, and now sending Bucio pillar to post here in Nordhoff.
Yeah, Royce just wrestled for CMLL just a little while ago. Back and forth to Japan all the time.
And you can imagine, Bucio going into this match. Oh, he thought this might be just when he needed to get it back on his step, but Royce Isaacs struggling himself to be able to stand.
And Bucio doesn't get an easy night ever. He went for that drop kick again. This time he nailed it. That's a gutsy move after missing it the first time.
Yeah, you would think when the first time it didn't succeed, don't try it again, but that is not how Bucio rolls. He is going to continue to hit you with it until it works, and now, trying to will himself to a vertical basis. Potentially hit that people's knee brought to you by Bucio. Got him in the drop zone. Nope, Quesadora.
Nope.
Straight up and over.
He's on his feet. Gets him in the gut.
Kick combination. Straight into a chop. But he might have angered the Mile High Samurai. Back elbow. Another chop as he looks to hit to the top turnbuckle. Whoop. Gets the ropes. DDT.
And this is what he needs to do. String together about 4 or 5 moves.
I thought that was it for a second, gentlemen. That was tight.
No, for Bucio, he's going to have to hit one of those finishing maneuvers. We have seen it from up on high, whether it be the people's knee brought to you by Bucio. He could even fry the Mile High Samurai for all we care. Whatever gets the job done.
Well, if you look at Royce Isaacs' trapezius muscles, all those neck breakers and stuff like that, it's gonna take a lot of punishment.
Again, kill shot blocked. Straight into a side power slam, and now you can see.
Just like that, all that momentum comes to a screeching halt.
Scooped him
Get
up.
Him right Cover! Is that it? How is he kicking out, my God?
That was pure instinct because Bucio doesn't even know what planet he's on right now.
Yeah, talk about unloading the clip.
Mile High missing out there. Quick roll up.
Stacked him up.
No.
Had him up high, but only a 2. We're looking for a people's knee, instead caught with that kick. Flush on the chest.
And look at it, not giving him time to breathe. Don't hold it in. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, no.
Royce could snap him in half with this move.
Just look at the speed of which he applied that, too.
Yeah, fully in on the crab, and now into a lion tamer. He tapped, and that's
he had absolutely no choice there.
Trio winner by way of submission,
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Bucio made it as competitive as he could, but Royce kind of made that look easy.
Royce was a man on a mission tonight. He knows who he's got his sights on. There's a couple people he's got to get through before he can get there, and one of those being our former MPW champion, Bucio. Putting him away, as you said, like it was nothing. Yet another easy day at the office for the Mile High Samurai. And for Bucio, gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, Bucio's tremendous effort, but like he said, you know, so much tape studied. Royce just had his moves scouted, and he just threw him around like he was a sack of potatoes.
And the Mile High Samurai has got a couple of words for our audience here at Collision Course. So let's hear what Royce has got to say.
The last time I was here in an MPW ring, I beat a guy by the name of Maximilian.
The crowd reacting to that. He does it again, he's going to be the MPW champion.
Well, since then, he's become MPW champion. Yeah, I agree, guys. But he's been running through competition here like a hot knife through butter. And I got to thinking, there's a real Maximilian problem here at MPW. And there is only one man that could stop him. There's only one man you can trust with that job. So here's how it goes, Max. You might be 1 in a million, but this here, size 12, will give you the beating of a lifetime.
Ooh.
He said I could boot you right in your million.
So how about this? Next Friday, Royce Isaacs, Maximilian, one-on-one for the MPW Championship.
Oh, Royce calling his shot right there.
Well, they have one win apiece over each other. The first win went to Max, the second went to Royce. You gotta think, if we're able to get this match, no matter when it happens,
did you hear the scowl?
who's gonna get that third win?
Yeah, the scowl from the crowd when Max walked through the curve right there. Everybody at once went, ugh.
Well, of course, the crowd wants a fighting champion. This man going out to Montenegro whenever he has a free weekend, essentially, to get his tan on for sure. Now, I gotta understand, it's absolutely for the marketing. A man who's 1 in a million has to be able to sell millions as well.
Well, and I mean, he got a huge win over Tyler Bateman. And honestly, I'd never seen anybody beat Bateman so easily in MPW. Not that it was easy, but Max he was just on another level that night.
He put down the handsome devil, he put down the goddamn man, and now he's staring a hole into the Mile High Samurai. He'll take on any challenger, so keep them coming.
Some excellent camera work here by our MPW film crew.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, come on, boys. We still got a week, potentially, huh?
Two hosses going face to face, and
Oh, Royce extending a hand.
it went Royce Isaacs' way last time.
There's some mutual respect, perhaps.
This is some dangerous territory.
All right.
Tight spacing here.
So it's official. Next week, it looks like that's agreed upon.
Oh. Eyes still locked.
Yeah. Royce won't take his eyes off his competition.
From Max, it's like looking at a ghost from the past. Round 3, he says, welcomes all competition.
And that is definitely a big fight atmosphere match right there.
Third title defense going to Royce Isaacs. We will see that in just 1 week. The Mile High Samurai versus our champion, who is 1 in a million.
The next bout is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing
Sinclair is the referee again.
We are back with singles action. And back with Draven Silvera, the unbreakable heart, who just last week succumbed to a defeat at the hands of MWA's own and newest roster member of Friday nights, Isaiah Hendricks.
Yeah, I think Draven may have underestimated Isaiah, but, you know, hey, what goes to show you is that Isaiah's on a roll, and we don't know what this kid's potential is yet. Still wearing the Miggy Rose-esque button-up shirt, paying tribute to his mentor.
Oh, of course, as we know, 2X, one of the most dominant tag team runs we have seen in quite some time. 9 title defenses, taking on the likes of all the greats here. The Pumpline.
Well, Miggy's not going to be happy if Draven gets another loss this week. And I'm going to tell you this, he's got a much harder out this week than he had last week. Because his opponent is El Guapo Diablo.
That is right, the tag team partner for Miggy Rose when it came to Double Dash 2026. He had the Handsome Devil in his corner, and those two were able to make it to the semifinals, and that might say quite a cohesion of a tag team we saw just a week ago.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I have heard that Draven specifically asked for this match because Miggy wasn't going to be here this week, so he maybe wanted to go pick on Miggy's tag team partner, who they had a tremendous showing, Double Dash. We'll see how this shakes out right now between these two one-on-one.
We're looking at it.
Yeah, he was complaining about the speed, honestly, when I was in that ring listening to Draven Silvera. I mean, everybody's got to enjoy their time in the spotlight coming through that curtain.
Whether it be Thorny Boys or 2X, both these men are very well ingrained with Miggy Rose. And again, for Draven Silvera, you got to think we saw at the beginning of Double Dash having to team with Jake Redondo, having to leave Miggy Rose in the dust a little bit to team, of course, with Diego Valens. And for Draven Silvera, I mean, just getting back in the win column. Just losing to Isaiah Hendricks last week, and not just losing to him, but tapping out.
Yeah, Isaiah's got some submission moves that he had to learn somewhere else other than, you know, the Millennium Wrestling Academy, because nobody else seems to know the counters to those.
I mean, that truly is the beauty of pro wrestling, going up against a new opponent, especially someone new to the game. They can always find ways to surprise you. But of course, Diego Valens, being no stranger to Draven Silvera, we'll see how both these gentlemen might be able to work against one another instead of as partners.
Draven Silvera doing good to hold his own here when it comes to this exchange. You can see taking that wrist lock, but now Diego Valens, looking to go low, potentially grab on that waist. Now you can see, grabbing him again, little rope-a-dope, sending him to the ground, and again, keeping on that arm.
Basic fireman's carry takedown there.
Had to be a little messy with it too, of course.
Well, Draven's had some shoulder problems.
Trying to maneuver around, make the best you can with the mobility. Oh, these wrestlers might have available in spite of injury. Truly a sight to behold.
Have a good in-ring awareness, taking out the arm of Diego Valens. Now Diego, seeing that he's close to the ropes, potentially willing himself out of the way, but
my God, he threw him off his feet.
Yeah, he bit down on his mouthpiece and knocked him over.
Yeah, a little bit of the strength advantage right there from Draven Silvera. Was able to get the better of Diego Valens, but following it up in tow with a hip toss there, and now an arm drag.
That's a Ricky Steamboat arm drag right there.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and staying on his man too, not giving up control of that arm, and he's got to keep on Draven Silvera because we know very crafty.
Oh, hair pull.
Again, not afraid to go underhanded as we see. That is due to the teachings of Miggy Rose as, now in a shoulder block there from Diego Valens, who hits the ropes.
Roll through though. Try to go for that trip, but it didn't work out there. Holding on to the ropes though.
Yeah, Draven Silvera stopping his momentum right there. Now, ducking under the clothesline is Diego Valens, straight up and over into the drop kick. Straight on the mush.
Diego's got tremendous leg strength.
Very great body awareness by the Handsome Devil. But the evasion there by Draven keeps him in this match.
Draven Silvera, again, still a young rookie here in MPW, but over the last 2 years has truly come into his own, not only having wins over veterans, but again, that 9-title reign long defense for 2X that truly put him on the map here, and now, in a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, maybe not have gotten all of it, might have cost him only a 2.
And look at that, even Draven had to, in spite of it not landing fully flush on the back, it definitely got him on the side body.
Listen, it got him enough to get out of dodge, but he's in a bad way because as we know anything about Diego Valens, potentially could be in the drop zone looking to fly here tonight.
And look at this, nobody there in his corner to protect Draven. No Miggy Rose there for some reason.
It's very smart on Draven's part, again, taking the opportunity to catch his breath, get his head back in the game, but now, catch Diego Valens with that chop block.
To the throat.
Smashed.
A little underhanded, but Draven's kind of known for that lately.
Problem is, too, with that apron, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just metal. It's right in between hardwood, right next to it. It's a very, very dangerous point to be splitting your head against.
Hardwood is not what you want to bang your head against.
Now looking to get him in a power slam position. Instead, looking for snake eyes as he hits the ropes. Right into the back elbow. Rolling double ones. But only a 2.
Diego seems to be off his game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really confused right now. Poor man, of course, after last week's MPW, maybe he's going into a bit of a funk.
We got to think for Draven Silvera, might feel a little embarrassed. I mean, truly losing to Isaiah Hendricks, who so far only has 2 wins here in MPW and just won his roster spot just 2 weeks ago. I mean, to really lose to, in all sense, the youngest rookie here in MPW. I mean, for Draven Silvera, that's got to be a stain on his career.
Definitely a big upset. If he loses again right now, he's got to go talk to Miggy about this losing streak he's on. Lost in Double Dash, and there'll be 2 losses in a row here. Miggy might, smack him around with some fried chicken or something.
At the end of the day, you can't be blaming rookies or, temporary partners. You got to find accountability somewhere in the work you do.
Back body drop gets Draven Silvera back in the game, looking for the cover, but no.
Now these two do have different miles on each other. Diego's a lot longer in his career, taking a lot more punishment. Draven a lot younger, so maybe, I don't know, maybe some of the miles Diego's got on him are starting to catch up. Maybe he needs an oil change or something.
I think Draven Silvera potentially trying to phase out the old and in with the new, and you can see just really taking out not only the neck but the back of Diego Valens.
Look at this now. Diego, it's worrisome. You see him breathing, gasping for air right now. And this is the beauty, though, of the MPW crowd, ladies and gentlemen. In spite of all this damage, the willpower and energy is able to bring him back to his feet.
They can make you come alive for sure.
They're willing him along. And now, potentially looking for a power slam instead. No, got that roll up. Very sneaky there from Draven Silvera, looking now for the tilt-a-whirl neck breaker.
Draven's impressing me right now with his counter wrestling.
Truly is taking all the teachings he picked up from Miggy Rose and expanding upon it now. No longer the rookie, he says. The man is trying to figure out his own journey.
Yeah, continuing the onslaught to the back of Diego Valens, now looking to go after the hands, but
thank God.
He was standing on his hand. Diego pulled out of the way. Draven missed. He ended up stepping on the ring really hard.
Yeah, couldn't get the stomp there fully, and you can see he might have played into the factor for Diego Valens, who, again, is just trying to get any semblance of, his head back into the game, but again, only a 2, and for our a man who has formerly held not only the tag team champions, but of course that national champ and that MPW World Championship. I mean, you got to think, being taken to pasture by this rookie right here.
Draven calling for maybe some poetic justice here. He's going to redeem his last week's loss by making Diego tap. Anyway, makes Diego tap is really making a statement.
You're getting the devil out of the handsome devil right now.
He might have pissed him off there.
Strong strikes from both, and Draven was, able to stop him in his tracks there with that forearm. Now looking to get him back up in a power slam position, but no, Diego Valens sending him into the corner.
Of course,
Diego somehow still in this.
Diego does wrestle numerous times a week. He doesn't just wrestle here on Fridays. He's usually wrestling somewhere on a Saturday night. It's a bar in downtown he likes to go get some fights in, so maybe he had a hard week somewhere.
We got the sick kick on Draven Silvera, who is now in a bad way as this handsome devil is coming alive. Back elbow. Looking potentially to take it to the ropes, as we know.
Nice.
Wow. Using him to his advantage.
Oh, wait. Twisting up the arm and beautiful power slam there, but it just wasn't enough.
Into that scoop slam. But only a 2, and you can see now the handsome devil getting his bearings back.
When he's on his game, he's one of the most dangerous guys in this company.
Well, you can hit that devil's tail in a moment's notice, put his opponents away just like that, and that is what Draven Silvera's got to have in the back of his mind. He's got to, get out of the way of that, looking for that ripcord knee.
Ooh, pops him up with a Euro. Able to evade still in spite of that. Look at this.
Yeah, stopped him with the pump kick. Oh, sent him into the atomic drop. Oh!
Smacks him down. Isn't enough, though. Oh, but that kick out was very, very labored. Diego Valens, I know we've been singing his praises, folks, but it is working dire for the handsome devil.
Draven's having a tremendous showing this week. Doing better than I thought it would be.
Draven now going to the top rope, potentially looking to fly. Oh, Diego Valens getting out of dodge. Oh, eating the pump kick. Looking to follow it up. Oh!
Pops
with a code breaker.
Yeah, and some child's crying in the audience now because he hit that move.
And now trying to set up. Going up the third rope, standing tall. Oh, eats it.
Went for the Swanton bomb. Diego Valens was able to roll out of the way. Set him up in the corner. Looking for another sick kick.
Diego might just have this. Got to have something else in the arsenal to be able to put him away, though. That might be it. Come on. Just wasn't there.
Yeah, fireman's carry slam, but not enough. Calling for the devil's tail.
Hey.
Looking for the ripcord kick.
Oh, reliable. Wait, Miggy
Rose.
I didn't think this guy was here.
And I thought this man was going to try to fight this fair and square.
These guys have been getting along lately.
Wasn't sure if 2X was still going to be a thing after Double Dash, but Miggy Rose still sticking in the corner of Draven Silvera. Handsome Devil's got to turn around.
No, wait, no. Focus on 2 targets.
Oh, ripcord knee. And now, we're going to go to the high rent district.
Doesn't know where he is.
Swanton!
He got all of that.
Going for the cover.
Oh,
and that's it. Win for Draven Silvera.
If there was a question at all about who Miggy was loyal to after Double Dash, he cemented that Draven is still his partner, still his protege. And you know what? Miggy made sure that he didn't lose 2 in a row. I think it's a bigger deal that he got a win over Diego Valens than it is that he lost to Isaiah.
Draven Silvera back in the win column, courtesy of his mentor, Miggy Rose, who is still firmly in his corner. 2X lives to see another day, standing tall here at Collision Course.
At the end of the day, gentlemen, I don't know, this might be a win potentially for Draven Silvera, but in all honesty, I have no idea if that really felt like a fulfilling match to him, that Miggy Rose interfered.
In typical 2X fashion, a win's a win. I don't think they care.
Migs, dude, what's going on with you, man? I haven't heard from you in like 2 weeks. And
Stop. Don't talk about the last 2 weeks like that, okay? That was a different person, okay? When I was out there with Diego Valens, that wasn't me, and right now, it's not me, Draven. You know how I get. You know how I get when the stakes are high, Draven. But I was just so close, Draven. Oh! Could have been the Double Dash tournament. Could-haves and would-haves, Draven. If you were out there with me, you and I, we would have taken it all. And that's why I went out there for you, Draven. We need to get back on the same page, Draven. You and I, we got something special. You and I, we were destined for greatness. Okay? You listen to me?
I agree.
Listen to me? Yeah?
I agree.
Okay? So let's get back on the same page. Let's go back out there. I know what I'm talking about. You need to listen to me, okay? I've been in this business for too long.
gentlemen, your semi-main event for MPW's Collision Course is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing Hearst.
Coming at you still from 19801 Nordoff Place here in Chatsworth, California. MPW's Collision Course is back in action, and joining us at the desk is none other than General Manager Ray Rosas. How are we doing tonight, Ray?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Another fantastic show here at Moore Park. MPW giving the fans exactly what they want. That's hard-hitting action.
Now, Ray, are you out here because you want to help announce one of your favorite wrestlers' matches? Is that why you're out here? Because James
I would
Angel's
say he's
wrestling?
my favorite, but he's the one I got to keep my eye on the most around here.
He's surely been making your job a lot harder in these recent months, and even having to get a suspension from the old GM for his actions.
Well, I think we're making it hard for each other, so I will try to give him back everything, all the grief he's giving me.
Well, James Angel again looking to continue to put his name in the win column, but he's got a tall task ahead of him because he's going up against one half of your most recent 2026 Double Dash Cup holders. That's right, the ace, Brendan Devine.
And his opponent.
Hey, he's maintaining the music.
Keeping the continuity from the team.
Gotta make sure you clap along, Logan.
Hey, he's got the cup in his hand. Yeah.
Over the clap, Logan.
Oh,
Go.
all right, here, hold on. I'm gonna do it like a baby seal.
Yeah, you missed it.
I didn't watch that show.
It's just, I think the music, keeping the music is just trying to keep the momentum going from the win of the tournament. You know, it's like when you're bowling and you're hitting a strike and you're like, I got to repeat exactly what I did to get that strike. And next thing you know, you got a perfect game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
The ace of MPW, Brendan Devine.
And you gotta think Brendan's on cloud 9 as of right now. He's got his best pal back. Not only that, but he's #1 contenders for those tag team titles that we will see defended in our main event happening next.
We're going to find out who's going to be the champions. These guys are going to challenge.
Listen, I go up to people and say, hey, how you doing? Because I'm Italian. People would say it back to me, oh, how you doing? I had no idea they were ripping me from that guy on that show who stole my gimmick.
Joey Trevani.
There you go.
Gonna take good care of that 2026 Double Dash Cup.
That's right.
Now this is an interesting dynamic right here where Brendan Devine wasn't very far off from the attitude that James Angel has right now. Thank you, Logan, for straightening him out.
Yeah, I'm still in pain from that.
You got that Undertaker schedule. You got
Right. Yeah, I'll be back at Legends Night next year.
Got that one match a year.
Only if you tag with me. How's that sound, Rick?
Oh, hey, we'll win the tag titles.
There you go.
Next year, if I'm still general manager, we'll be Double Dash tag partners.
Well, hey, I'm the one who employs you, so you can keep your job till then.
The bell has rung. These two are looking to almost peacock here to start off this match. And for James Angel, you got to think maybe tonight looking to make another viral moment.
I mean, I think that's what kind of irks me is that he lives for these viral moments as opposed to being a straight up wrestling performer.
Seems to almost care more about him than the wins sometimes.
Yeah, that's modern wrestling as it is today. We care about the gifts, right? The posts. We want to care about those moments we get, and we'll get popular for a little bit, and then we're not anymore. You know, I want consistent work. I want consistent crowd work. I just want consistency across the board. I want long-lasting moments.
Are they having an argument about who's got the better physique? They're gonna settle it right here with a test of strength.
They're both in great physical shape.
This is a Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Brendan Devine looking to scoop under, potentially get his weight out under him. You can see now muscling James straight to the ropes.
Yeah, it's a slight advantage on strength.
I would say he won that test of strength there.
Oh yeah, you can see, both men, physiques through the charts, but Brendan Devine might have a little bit more of the muscle here tonight, a little bit more of the strength advantage. Definitely has the years over James Angel in the ring when it comes to competition. Now taking the side headlock.
Textbook side headlock right there, applying the pressure to the side of the head.
James Angel now taking him to the ropes, trying to get out of dodge. Ooh! Getting a shoulder tackle, and the Ace is now looking to kick it into full gear.
Double dipped on that one.
Triple dip.
It was like the hat trick.
He's getting knocked over. He might try something else.
Resigned to his fate there.
It's 4th down. I think he needs to punt.
He's doing it all around the ring, wants to embarrass him for everyone here in the arena, and especially for all at home.
That goes to show you the inexperience of James Angel.
Yeah, couldn't get out from the middle, instead eating all of those shoulder tackles, and
They're chanting Brendan's bigger.
Maybe James Angel biting off a little bit more than he could chew here tonight.
There we go. That's the kind of tactics he's going to have to employ if he's going to be in there with the ace.
Yeah, just pulling at the hair, but it worked him and got him the side headlock. You can see now. Oh, Brendan Devine meet him at the ropes.
And that's the 5th shoulder block he's knocked Angel down with. There you go. There's a little change. Instead of letting him run into you, throw that elbow at him.
And this is why I put this match together, because I wanted to see James Angel in a situation where he's going to have to focus. He's not going to be able to take Brendan lightly.
No, absolutely not. He's going to get his clock cleaned if he does that.
He's not going to be able to peacock and dance around and take and do all his viral TikTok dances. He's got to sit there and wrestle with one of the best.
Well, usually right now he's posing from the camera, but just off the onslaught that Brendan has given him so far, I mean, already was wincing in pain, checking his biceps, making sure that he's all good to keep going.
You can't give him those openings.
Giving him too much time as he looks to send him to the corner. Oh, stop the momentum, did Brendan Devine. Send him up for the atomic drop.
Yep, inverted.
Oh!
You know what's coming now, that big senton to the back.
Oh! Yeah, right onto the small of the back.
It sounded like
folded him like an accordion.
Like a shotgun when he landed that move.
Ooh. That was meat on meat.
When he said, Brendan, you are so cool.
Now James getting out of dodge. Very smart, I have to say, on James's part. I mean, taking the time to potentially get his head back in the game, get his breath back.
Again, I don't know if that's smart or if it's just him being like late.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Come on, man. You need to focus. You need to focus. Don't be disrespecting the trophy.
It was more than $10.
You would have killed it.
It was like $12.50.
Looking at jaw.
He's giving to me.
He's over here bugging us. What do you want?
Said wanted to jaw jack with the general manager, said of getting his head back in the game, and Brendan Devine's going to capitalize.
He had that scouted.
Getting out of dodge of that elbow drop.
Yeah, Angel trying a cheap tactic there, and Brendan was too smart for him.
Oh!
And he made him pay for it with a big drop kick right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, single leg drop kick to the back.
Yeah, such precision. Such precision.
You can see really putting James Angel in a bad way. Oh, following up with those chops. Echoing off the walls.
I wonder if James regrets coming over here and jaw-jacking with you, Ray.
I mean, again, that's the things that just kind of irked me. Like why are you coming at me?
Double chop there by Brendan. It looked like Tatanka for a minute.
And now just begging him off. Wants no more of the strikes from Brendan Devine.
I wouldn't want any more either.
We hear how loud they were.
The man hits like a Mack truck and
it went to the tights.
James Angel just playing possum, doing what he does best.
Doing what he does best. He just took a left and a right.
The desperation to grab that headlock there.
Hey.
Shooting him off.
Doing anything to, make it work.
That was like two trains colliding right there.
Oh.
That little tornado shoulder tackle.
What? So he said desperation, hell, I went in doubt, wrestle.
And you can see now, looking to get disrespectful with it. Looking to slug it out. While Brendan Devine is just defenseless.
I can understand what the mindset is. Like, if you have the advantage over Brendan Devine, I'm going to try to take advantage of it. And by throwing some knuckles right into the forehead, I mean, that's one of the biggest advantages you can get.
Yeah, really trying to take off the head of Brendan Devine here. Oh! Again, taking out the equilibrium, potentially going after the neck. Oh! Surely is with that lariat.
Now, Brendan's taking great strides to strengthen his neck.
Look at that. That's an attention getter right there.
He's surely taking every shot and more.
Shades of Sheriff Buford T. Justice from Smokey and the Bandit with that shot.
Right into the corner.
Yeah, now James Angel, you can see he has found his opening. The window he needed to get back into it, and now using his full muster of strength.
The ring.
Moved about an inch to the right.
Yeah.
We're going to have to move that back later.
Yeah, we got about 14 guys out and they shove it at once.
Oh, and now getting in the face of referee Sinclair, I mean, just trying to do his
He's
job
doing
here.
his job, man. He's the only referee we've had all night.
That's
and
right.
He's the only Iron Man. We can't be giving him a hard time.
I mean, getting the referee's face, getting the general manager's face, getting his opponent's face. I mean, whose face won't he get in tonight? I mean, looking to be the thorn in everyone's side, especially, Brendan Devine with that side slam.
Well, and again, if he wins and he does all that jaw jagging, he doesn't look that foolish. You do all that stuff and you lose, then you look like a fool.
That there lies the problem, right? He needs to win.
I mean, and he's done so, kind of fairly consistently. That big win over Danny not that long ago, when Danny was saying, "Well, you're not really a wrestler."
I try to forget about that.
What James Angel truly needs is consistency. Those, wins every once in a while might do him justice, but he's got to start racking them up one by one. And
he didn't want to hurt his own hand on that shot.
Maybe he's a hand model.
Yeah.
He's only getting the fingertips in there. He's not getting the palm.
Yeah, not adding full impact.
Well, like I said, a good chop starts in the bottom of your feet.
Oh, straight goozling him.
He gave that opening.
Oh, a little bit of a low kick there. Oh, what a spine buster, stacking him up.
Spine to the pine. Ooh. Just rattled him.
Again, for James Angel, is always able to get to that moment, but he gives his opponents too much of an opening.
You got to admire the fact right here, right now, he's just trying to cut off the blood flow to the brain. He's putting his body weight onto the spine here. He has good fundamentals if he just applied them. He'd be a great wrestler.
But again, it's that mouth that continues to try to write checks that truly he just can't cash, and he's going to have to kick it into second gear to take out Brendan Devine here tonight. Oh, giving him nothing but the kitchen sink.
You got him right in the bread basket with that move.
Yeah, he surely did, and now James Angel, stringing it along. Sending him back to the corner.
Look at Brendan. Brendan's all
shake off the cobwebs.
Yeah, he's trying to get his bearings to him.
And now, looking to add insult to injury, strikes upon strikes, right in front of our general manager, Ray Rosas.
Cracking off the forehead.
Here's a big pose right here before the 10th strike.
Yeah, looking for the selfie, looking to get Ray in it.
Oh, he's pointing right at Ray right now.
You need people like you to be a part and have your partner.
This is a mistake here. There it is.
He can't have the audience as a tag team partner. He's got to have someone. And as unlikable as he is, you can see.
And he wasn't. Oh my goodness!
Get a beautiful German.
That was a textbook German suplex right there.
Yeah, really got him in the hips there. But
that was a textbook lariat right there.
Yeah, decapitation in tow.
My goodness.
Again, this is your semi-main event, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you from MPW's Collision.
The matches only get better as the night goes on.
We still got our main event, of course, for those MPW Tag Team Champions coming on next. Of course, it'll be the Heartless Kings putting those titles on the line against the Pumpline.
Oh, the fans are pumped right now.
So we know Brendan Devine, James Angel putting on a clinic.
Sinclair putting a count on both men.
But James Angel, the one out of the two men who truly needs the win here tonight. He's got to get his name back on the victory board.
Oh, he caught him.
Yeah, following up with some punches.
Quick jabs.
Oh!
That's two giant lariats.
Yeah, following up with a third.
Fire him to carry. What's he going for here?
Well, James Angel able to get out of it. No.
Standing switch.
Sends him to the turnbuckle. Straight back up.
Could be the flapjack. There it is.
Nailed it.
Yeah, straight on the face, but not enough to put this one away.
This is so much better to watch this from out here, Logan. Now I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, I figured I get paid the same whether I do it or not, so I might as well.
We are coming at you every Friday, ladies and gentlemen, here in Chatsworth, California. And
that was a disregard.
Yeah.
You're not worth my time.
Brendan Devine saying that's for the 10 minutes we've had to endure. Just a straight kick to the back.
Gonna leave him on red.
Oh,
there you go. That's a nice counter.
Yeah, really got him with that back elbow. Cracked him on the jaw. Now looking for the Irish whip, but catching him with the Olympic slam.
He'll be out here next 2028.
Yeah, he dropped him right there on his back of his neck.
Oh.
Only a 2 count, though.
Now, hit any type of impact take on the spine, it's just electricity throughout your entire body.
Yeah, surely a jolt.
See, look he's wasting time focusing on his fans.
You think he would follow it up with the kill shot, you could say. Playing into Brendan Devine's book. Now looking for the believer buster.
Nailed all of it.
Yeah, flush on the crown of his head. Ooh.
Well, got to give him respect for that.
And that believer buster has put down a lot of people, but did not put down James Angel. Again, still looking for his viral moment, and talk about a viral moment if you can get the win over Brendan Devine here tonight.
Yeah, but look at the rapid breathing of James. If you can see his stomach, look at how quickly the breaths are coming in and out there. He's almost out of gas.
That panic is setting in.
This is one of his biggest tests he's had in his career, and I mean, he is succumbing to Brendan Devine here. He is in lieu of the stomp.
Why did he do it?
That's some restraint right there. He gave me like 14 of those on chairs and whatever else wasn't tied down.
Again, he's turned a new leaf thanks to Daniel Moon, but again, a stack up from James almost gets him the win. Kick to the gut.
Would it be something if James won because Brendan hesitated?
Jockey for position here.
And that hesitation potentially could have cost him. I mean, he had him in the kill zone. Now, looking for that. Oh!
Beautiful.
Suplex.
With the bridge.
Yeah, he
interlocked his fingers.
That was the problem. I was going to say, he didn't get the fingers locked. He got the bridge in there. He had the leg cradle, but he didn't have his fingers locked under Brendan's head and his arm.
No shortcuts, James. Just lazy.
Again, has such good fundamentals, but it is those intangibles that get you the wins that he was not able to get there tonight. Again, that grip was loose. Brendan Devine was able to get out, and they are firmly in the corner of Brendan Devine.
James is giving the fans a history lesson of the last few months of where Brendan was at.
Again, not staying on his man, continuing to jaw jack with the crowd, Ray.
He also doesn't realize the MPW crowd's the most forgiving crowd in the world. You can be hated one week, and if you apologize, they'll love you again.
Why would you do that when you're in there with the ace?
Right?
One of the best to do it here at MPW, who now, I mean, is just holding on for dear life to those ropes.
Brendan deadlifts about 455 pounds right now.
Does not want another German suplex from the likes of James Angel. Oh, face first to the turnbuckle.
Here comes that boot.
Looking to, wash it. As he hits the ropes.
Caught him.
Wow. What strength on display.
Wow.
Straight into a suplex.
Did James Angel actually do his homework here?
It's a beautiful move.
Could he have it scouted? Oh. Brendan Devine out in the nick of time. Again, James Angel at this point is truly diving down deep into his bag of tricks. But Brendan Devine has an answer for it all. And it comes with that veteran instinct.
Like I said, it's in there. James has that ability in there to compete. But he just chooses to take this low route.
The fans seem to be getting into his head, too. He just yelled, "Shut up, Wendy," at one of our fans who's consistently here, Wendy, in the first row.
And again, he's got to focus that attention on Brendan Devine, who was able to get out of dodge and leave him on red.
But James,
how unfortunate.
Fortunately for him, he rolled all the way to the outside of the ring.
Yeah, hit him with so much momentum, it sent James to the outside, and
well, what was it, momentum, or did James roll out on purpose?
I mean, you can see James' eyes. There's a glaze over them. He's on Dream Street right now.
Is that how hard Brendan hit him that knocked him out of the ring?
I mean, Brendan will knock you in tomorrow.
We sure gave him a knockout shot, but
speaking of knocking in tomorrow, right there.
Yeah, straight head first into our steel ring post.
And people don't understand. We got square ring posts here, not circular ones. He's hurt at least 35% more.
They're pointed. They're dangerous, man. I've been on the other side of those.
Oh, no, again.
Oh, he found his phone.
God, I hate this so much.
Cares more about the viral moment than going for the win.
This is what he's all talking to Ray again. He tossed his phone.
What?
You get paid to film him.
What do you want to do?
Telling Ray to...
I'll be back, guys.
All right, well, barking orders at Ray to
he's tempted Ray to the ring. Okay, he had Brendan right where he wanted him. He's got Ray filming now on the apron.
Again, a win to him is a viral moment. Once those clicks, those likes on his Instagram reels.
Does he know he's in there with a killer? Does he know? James is talking to Ray while he's got Brendan draped over his shoulder. He's holding 230
Ray wants to make
pounds
sure
in
he
the air.
hits the correct camera
Ray
angle,
stopped on the phone.
He has stopped on his phone.
James's priorities are all screwed up here.
Well, he met him where he truly counted.
You see that
Taking
phone
away
just
his
break?
viral moment. Oh, and leaving him on red. Nowhere to go except there for the 3 count.
James is going to learn a serious lesson from this.
I mean, now that's a viral moment you should be snapping a picture of, Ray.
So Brendan says turning over on a new leaf is on quite a winning streak now. Looks like he caught something in the schnozola, though.
Well, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah.
That is true. What a semi-main event. Brendan Devine walking away with the win. Want to thank General Manager Ray Rosas not only for putting the match together, but for staying here at the desk with us for this commentary.
My pleasure, guys. I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
Oh, you're going to savor the flavor of this thing right here.
Yeah, we still got main event action, and stick with us. Those tag titles are on the line next. Heartless Kings versus the Pumpline. Former brothers, now bitter rivals.
Whoa. James is not done talking to the GM here. They gave him the mic with no gimmick on it.
Of course, leave it to James to take it off course.
And you broke my phone. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
That's Ray Rosas.
Get it. You owe me an explanation.
Hall of Famer Ray Rosas. As Wendy says, you're the one stupid enough to bring a phone as she is recording the entire show live stream with her phone.
Screen protector or a case on it. You would think he would.
That's true.
You realize they bought tickets to see me, right? And you realize those tickets paid for your salary, right?
Oh, he's pulling that crap that, when I pull something.
So what gives you the right to deny me every opportunity since I came back to MPW? Every opportunity, right? No double dash. I sat on the bleachers for like 4 weeks. Came back, dominated everyone. And then I'm gonna take another W, and what do? You interfere. You interfere.
Interfere. He invited him in there.
He did ask him to film the match.
Ignoring Brendan, who will put your lights out.
You asked me to film you.
There it is.
Now, I understand that, like, I've been doing this for a long time. I've kind of done every job. I've been a referee. I've been a cameraman. I've been somebody that rings the bell. I've been someone that does the music. And yeah, I'm pretty good at working that camera. But my job now is the general manager of Millennium Pro Wrestling.
That it is.
All right, now that makes me the boss. Just because you are doesn't mean you're good at it. Okay?
That's why we have cameramen.
You didn't list janitorial. Have you done that? Because you'd probably be pretty great. I mean, maybe I should take out the trash right now.
Oh!
Goodness. Easy there.
Listen, James, I have an eye for talent. I've been in this business for a long time. I've paid so many dues. I paid all the dues.
He
I
has.
would come to training 3 times a week. I would drive from Lancaster all the way to Norwalk, put the ring together, train for 6 hours, tear the ring down, and then drive home. Where someone like you, someone that's entitled, see, that's what really grinds my gears. So that's what really makes me upset, is the fact that you came into this business. Logan X came to me and said, make this guy look good. He's gonna sell tickets.
It was a
And I
$6,000
did
gate. What do you
my
want from me?
job. Because I'm a professional. I made you look good. I made you look good in front of all your friends and family. And here you are now, some podcast host that tries to play professional wrestler, but that is my goddamn life.
There you go. Ray taking exception. He got the silver locks flowing on the side.
All I heard was, this guy's gonna sell tickets.
That's what he got out of that.
Executive listening.
I think Brendan knocked his brain out too hard.
I thought by showing you tough love was going to help you learn.
what this business was about. I was hoping that by suspending you, by keeping you out of the Double Dash tournament, was going to inspire you to try to be better. You could have won tonight's match had you just focused. Had you just focused on the task at hand and not worry about the Lundy's fans getting in your head, without worrying about me sitting at ringside and not being able to, if you're not trying to capture this gift to be famous for 15 minutes, you would have long-lasting success had you just focused right here between these ropes like I had for 15 years.
I'm upon that one.
If you had done your job as general manager and used the autofocus on my phone, we wouldn't be here right now.
He just poked Ray twice. The last guy who did that's in the dumpster behind the building right now.
It ain't gonna fare well.
Uh-oh.
Taking off the flannel.
Flannel's coming
I don't
off.
think that was our semi-main, folks.
James, this here, this isn't your fun house.
Oh. Uh-oh.
This is my house.
There it is.
And I will not hesitate to put my boots back on and kick your ass right out of it.
There,
Yes,
that's it.
sir. James feeling cornered.
Yep. Whose house? Ray's house. Whose house? Ray's house. Martin.
I think there was a mutual understanding between those two after that conversation, hopefully. And the righteous one stands tall. And he let out a warning. Continue to be the way you are. Continue to poke and prod at me, and I will put you down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for your main event, so stick with us, because tag title action is coming on next.
Oh, let's get ready to wrestle!
There we go.
Let's get our competitors to the ring!
Four men who used to be joined together in arms now are bitter rivals. But there's only one team that the MPW crowd is behind, and it is the boys pumping it up louder for all in attendance here at Collision Court.
Matt Smith's shirt out there says, I paused my game to be here. These guys went from being hated to like two of our most popular wrestlers in the company overnight.
Absolutely, and again, they get the job done. They get the crowd on their feet. They get the cheers and the adulation. They get you pumping it up. And tonight, they are hoping to become three-time tag team champions.
Yep, they beat those weird guys from Vegas last week. The one was a cowboy, the other one was a tree or something.
Makeshift chemistry.
Yeah. Bizarre chemistry.
Well, the Pumpline, as we know, when it came to the end of 2025, won those tag team titles. They brought out their brothers in the Heartless Kings, Jeremiah Fresh, and of course, that wet rat in the Hollywood Storm to celebrate. What did they do? Fresh cashed in his any title, anytime card. Took those titles away from the Pumpline, who were back from their hiatus.
Yep.
And they rubbed it in their face.
Fresh was saying, you don't leave us, we leave you, and there's going to be penalties, consequences, and repercussions.
Wanted to leave the Heartless King name in the rear view, be the Pumpline yet again, but jealousy is what struck the Heartless Kings truly at their core. Couldn't deal with the fact that Antonio Rivers and Boa Silva held the gold while they didn't. So what did they have to do? Spoil the party and make it naughty, not nice.
Well, and you can see the ramifications of naughty or nice. The any title, anytime prize went to Fresh. They gained the tag belts. And then, Diego pulled the prize where he basically got a title shot in January, but he lost that to Max. So the guy who cashed in on that was Maximilian. He used it to become the MPW World Champion. So tremendous ramifications from Naughty or Nice. Remember that later on this year.
Now it is time for Jeremiah Fresh and the Rebel Storm to truly put their money where their mouth is. They face the team of Antonio Rivers and Jake Redondo for those titles in tag team turmoil, but they haven't faced the Pumpline in full since losing those titles.
I like that this match was made. You know, Boa Silva was unable to compete when that triple threat match happened, and Ray kind of righted that wrong and said, you know what, we're going to give them a shot when they're actually assembled.
But can the Pumpline right the wrongs tonight? We will have to see. It's main event time, so let's send it out in introductions with the Chic of Professional Wrestling, my friend and yours, Ario Amin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event for Millennium Pro Wrestling's Collision Course is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. That is for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Your referee for this contest, St. Clair. Introducing first. To my left, the challengers, fighting out of San Diego, California, weighing a combined total of 375 pounds, the team of Boa, the Constrictor Silva, and the Solution Antonio Rivers. Together they are the Pumpline. And their opponents, to my right, fighting out of Sunset Boulevard and El Cajon, California, they are your reigning Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of Hollywood Rebel Storm, and the brightest man in the room, Jeremiah Fresh. Together they are the Heartless Kings.
Well, why be the freshest man in the room when you can be the greatest man in the room and the man who holds the gold? Jeremiah Fresh led the Heartless Kings to much avail, and for now, him and the Rebel Storm are your tag team champions. But they put those titles on the line tonight because your main event starts right now. Oh, and just disrespecting the ring crew.
Now,
trying to do their jobs.
The Heartless Kings is down to 2 members. It's traditionally about 3 or 4 that are in there. If they lose the tag belts, they're going to be the weakest they've ever been as a stable right now.
That's very true. Again, these are the men who took the titles off of the Pumpline when the Pumpline held those titles for only 5 minutes during Naughty or Nice. And now, those Pump Boys looking to pump it up and potentially fly.
Double tope! Oh! Rebel hitting our barricade hard
And
there.
That was a nasty landing for the Rebel Storm, face first into our steel barricade.
Already some initial damage on our champions. Boa Silva and Rivers still capitalizing with plenty of strikes.
Yeah, I think for the Pumpline tonight, their main goal is going to be to strike it out in a fight with these boys because they truly crossed the line.
Oh, and we have seen, of course, the Pumpline being fed evil thoughts of joining forces with these two individuals. And we even saw it was like a radioactive isotope trying to keep all these men together under one stable. But now we've seen all hell break loose here. Former partners, now bitter rivals, and Boa really sticking it to the Rebel Storm as a result.
They are pumping it up as Antonio River lays in the boots of Jeremiah Fresh. Boa Silva gets the Hollywood Rebel Storm back into the ring, and there is the bell for our tag team main event.
It was almost over as quickly as it started there.
Very smart on Rivers as well to neutralize Jeremiah Fresh as he crawls around. And listen to that crowd, folks. A year back, they were absolutely livid at the Pumpline, and now look at this return to form.
Yeah, becoming almost heroes here in the eyes of the MPW faithful, as now they look to take it to the Rebel Storm. Boa Silva getting a tag to Antonio Rivers. Both men send him to the ropes. Going for that double Back elbow for the pump line. Elbow drop.
Fresh said, don't do that stupid one from the outside.
Straight through the eggs like Iverson.
Iverson.
Now, again.
That's that guy that gets hurt every time and he's got a hangnail or something.
Sending him to the turnbuckle. Now looking for the Irish whip.
Sorry.
Straight pillar to post.
I'm a Kobe Bryant guy myself.
Straight to the apron. Now, what is Hollywood looking for? He's got to be looking to get out of dodge. Can he hit that step up into Guri?
And Rivers has got his former partner's numbers here as he heads up to the top rope.
That is the thing. Is these guys trained a whole bunch together for a while.
Former stablemates, former running partners now. Oh, going at it with that atomic drop, all for the MPW Tag Team Championships. Oh! Big boot into a Russian leg sweep.
Fresh is distinctly bigger than everybody in there. Fresh is what, about 6'4", about 240?
At the end of the day, too, gentlemen, this match is not only for gold, it is for ideological differences pulling through. The pump line, having been brainwashed by the Heartless Kings for so long, trying to find their footing back again here at Chatsworth, and the audience was the one to bring them back to form.
The Heartless Kings doing their best job to cut the ring in half. Straight splash into the corner for Antonio Rivers, and now a big old power slam, courtesy of the greatest man in the room. Only a 2 count, and Boa Silva's chomping at the bit to get back into this tag team match. But taken out from the apron by Jeremiah Fresh.
Given time for Rivers, though, able to recover at least a little bit. Oh!
Jeremiah Fresh reminds me a little bit of a guy named Hacksaw Butch Reed from the 80s.
Whoa! Did Paul suplex like that back in the 80s?
Beautiful suplex, straight on the flush of his back, only a 2.
Definitely doing some tape study, that's for sure.
Yep. Well, you know, Butch Reed team with Ron Simmons and Doom.
Ooh.
And they were managed by none other than Teddy Long, who would tell you that you were wrestling The Undertaker, baby.
Holla holla playa. As he sends him to the ropes. Oh! Talk about tag team action. Send him down with that double big boot.
The question I've been wondering for months is, what the hell is Rebel Storm's hairstyle? What would you call that?
Called gross.
Right?
SoCal Greaser?
Greaser? It's kind of like a mullet mixed with a like jar of pickles or something, you know?
Well,
maybe the Blominick?
He's sure using that cranium to head in these concussion headbutts to Antonio Rivers, who now has got a deal and contend with Jeremiah Fresh. Here comes Rebel Storm, eating a kick. Oh, back elbow to Jeremiah Fresh. Antonio Rivers. Oh, wow!
Nice.
Over, roll under, tag to Boa Silva.
Like American Ninja Warrior, here comes Boa Silva now to capitalize off the second 2 of his own. Beautiful!
Wow.
And using the force to also land on the back of the Rebel Storm after
that.
that.
It was a code breaker senton-like maneuver, taking 2 birds out with 1 stone.
Tremendous, tremendous.
Double knees straight up into the enziguri. Following up with the mule kick.
Patented Boa. Up to the 3rd. Are we going to see it? Crash it down. Beautiful crossbody. Look at the height. He almost touched the ceiling.
Yeah, saying good night. Soaring like an eagle from the heights of the heavens. And now wanting to follow it up with sliced bread, but no.
Fresh caught him, though. Fresh caught him. He's going to smush him.
On the second. Straight throwing him into the middle turnbuckle like lawn darts.
Yep, it was snake eyes, but he dropped him on the second turnbuckle.
Quesadora straight into the
Got him there, but of course, still got to go for the cover, though. Might take a little too much time on it.
Yeah, assisted Quesadora cutter. Not enough to put down the pump line here for the MPW Tag Team Championships. Again, those boys fought and clawed, did everything they could to put those tag team titles back around the waist of the Heartless Kings when they were still part of that faction. And what happened? They turned their backs on them because they are the ones who wanted those 10 pounds of gold around their waist.
Money talks, BS walks. The champions get the champion's purse.
Rivers can only look on right now.
Come on!
As the Rebel Storm choking the very life out of Boa. Clocking him right on the temple.
Rebel took full advantage of that distraction that Fresh gave him there.
I mean, you might hate it, but it's working for the Heartless Kings on the rope. Oh my goodness, using the added leverage from the second rope.
And Rivers, you can see him boiling over in anger right now. He wants to try and help his partner.
and he knows just what level of depravity the Heartless Kings are known for, but he can only look on.
They're doing a good job at cutting this ring in half. I mean, whether it's Boa Silva or Antonio Rivers, I mean, they truly have the number of these two. Now looking to send him, up and down.
And I'm going to tell you what, I've seen all 4 of these guys do that on somebody before.
What do you call it, the Isaac Newton?
It's a bad landing to the small of the back, but Boa Silva figuring out that gravity does indeed have you go down.
Oh, and now look at this.
Going
Storm
down like downtown
loves.
Judy Brown.
Oh, twisting him into a pretzel and
Oh,
no,
God,
come
I
on.
hate this. It's the fish hook.
We don't know where this hand has been.
Nope.
That glove.
Does he even wash those gloves?
Lord knows this is a violation in a kitchen or any dignified space.
Oh!
Boa able to get out of it. Didn't like the taste of that, so he might as well taste boot.
Yeah, Boa Silva just throwing wily kicks to the face of the Rebel Storm.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get his fingers out of your mouth.
Another
ridiculous.
2 concussion headbutts to the face of the Boa Silva. Oh, a third! Sends him on wobbly legs and, again, back to the rope, but...
You knew Fresh was gonna grab him.
Oh, come on. Oh! An inverted big boot to Fresh from the Rebel Storm.
And Storm now trying to, of course, salvage what he can, but it might have cost him there as... No!
Look at how smart Fresh was, though. He
What?
was on the outside. He crawled around there and got Antonio, got his foot.
What good awareness from Fresh. I mean...
Read him dead to rights there. Storm now going for the cover.
Yeah, crazy discus lariat, but not enough to put down the constrictor.
Good tag team wrestling there by Fresh.
You're going to have to squeeze the life out of Boa Silva if you're going to put him down, especially when you got gold on the line. And, I mean, those are tag team titles that these men have held time and time again.
I mean, belts aside, it's really trying to, remove the problem of the Heartless Kings from MPW, like a weed, an invasive species growing out here every Friday night.
Well, and again, I wonder if they're going to recruit any more members or if it's just a gruesome twosome now.
Well, this gruesome twosome is surely putting the boots to the pump line. And Boa Silva, I mean, that midsection is a bad way. I mean, it could be his pancreas, his liver. I mean, they are giving him shot after shot. Now, again, looking to send him all the way to the rafters.
Whoa,
to his feet.
Hates him! But Fresh is still up. Oh! Storm taking a lot of that there. And look at that amazing maneuvering.
Talk about cat-like agility from Boa Silva. Hit him in the midsection, going up and over.
Whoa, flying up high. Take out his own partner, DDT!
Inverted airplane spin takes out the Rebel Storm in a DDT. Plants Fresh. Sending up for the tag.
He's lined
Fingertips
up.
away.
Come on, kid.
There's a problem. Call it for a solution.
He's in. Rivers is waiting, goading him over. Gets him in the gut.
Said, come here, you little clown. Oh, eat this stunner.
Right in the mullet. Oh, look at that, hesitating there.
That's a question mark kick.
Yeah, beautiful kick to the back of the head. Oh, following up with a beautiful European uppercuts for everyone here in attendance.
This is,
what
Rivers has been known for.
Bulldog basement drop kick combo. Sets up Fresh.
Punching the champ, punching the leader of the Heartless Kings. Cover now, new champ, no.
You had to see with that cover, he was confident. Full forearm over the face of Fresh, thinking he was sending it home.
And now, Rivers setting him up for success as Boa enters in.
Got to continue with those European uppercuts. I mean, they are working in tandem for these two.
Throwing Boa in. Oh,
Yeah.
no! Mismaneuvering there, Rivers falls out.
Usually Sunset flips Boa, but instead setting him up for the power.
Huge power bomb.
Oh, no.
He just called him in. No tag.
Back to a vertical basis. They are looking to set up for a Heartless descent. Can they get it?
Plant some.
Double Uranagi.
Cover now. Is that it? Rivers saves the match.
They might be Heartless, but they aren't winners.
Truly, this is the story of these 4 men. The Heartless Kings trying to find their heartbeat again Pumping it through. Rivers comes back alive. Hits him.
Was looking for the sky high, instead got the quesadora into the bulldog, and they've set him perfectly for that sunset flip into the double knees. Big kick, looking to follow it up with.
Here it comes. Sink of the teeth. Meteora for the Bushmaster.
Get the cover, boys.
Oh, and Storm crashing the party.
Leave it up to that clown to ruin the show.
Truly a rain on our parades here.
Again.
Somebody said Timu Ronald McDonald. I think he resembles that remark.
He surely is MPW's clown.
If Ronald McDonald and the Hamburger had a child, maybe?
Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna be eating his chops, I'll tell you that.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event here for MPW's Collision Course. MPW Tag Team Championships are on the line as the Heartless Kings put them up for contention against former MPW Tag Team Champions in the Pumpline. Oh!
Thunderstruck!
Oh, he's got to turn around because here comes Cross Rivers!
He got stuffed right
Storm,
there.
though.
He almost spiked him there. Oh! Massive big boot.
That's a tremendous boot from a big man.
Yeah, KO shot to Rivers. He's got to turn around because here comes Boa Silva. Whoa!
Whoa, he caught. Oh, wow.
What
Look at the strength it takes to do that.
What dexterity! What in the world? Boa's still got this. Fresh is out like a light.
Just hit him with a Canadian Destroyer.
Off the second. They got it. Cover now. They got it.
New champ.
They avenge their lord.
Pump it up. There ain't no underestimating. There ain't no putting what the Pumpline did on the shelf. These boys proved yet again why they deserve to hold those tag team titles, why they should be reigning and defending MPW Tag Team Champions. Fourth title reign starting right here tonight.
Second month of the new year, and 2026 is shining bright for these two boys after the dark cloud of last year. And you can see the fulfillment, the satisfaction on their faces, knowing that they bet on themselves, not on cheap tricks, not on a stable, but the Pumpline and pure heart and adrenaline pumping through these men.
Tremendous win. It shows when these teams both get to lock horns with each other, who the better team was. What? Hey, the beat goes on.
These new tag team champions have to deal with new #1 contenders, and that being those Double Dash 2026 cup holders and the Best Pals. But tonight, only Brendan Devine the Ace is here, standing and talking for those Double Dash winners. And he's got his sights set on a beautiful set of tag team championships.
A lot of gold in the ring.
Exactly what I was hoping for.
Interesting.
The Pumpline. Two guys who make tag team wrestling matter.
Day in and day out.
Some mutual respect
I
here.
had a lot of things I was going to say, but then I just watched that match, and it blew me away. You two really are incredible. And the reason you're incredible is because of me.
A little of the old
It's
Brendan
because
Devine
of
coming out.
me, it's because of Danny. And you may not know it really, but it's also because of Daniel Moon.
Oh, he's going back.
Because everything you guys do in this ring, everything you do as a tag team, you learned it from us.
It's going all the way back
I
to
remember
2016.
years ago going down to San Diego, and there's these two kids, green as grass, short hair, no beard, 17 years old. and they just wanted to be a tag team. They went to a seminar that I put on to show you how to be a tag team. Well, I got some bad news for you boys. Next week, the Double Dash champs become the MPW Tag Team champs. And I know you're thinking, where's Moon? Moon's not here to make the call. Moon's the Double Dash champion. Moon's on vacation. And you're here. Well, next week, I need you to show up. I need you to try to put on half a performance as good as that one was. But I know one thing for sure. Next week, the Best Pals become MPW Tag Team Champions.
It's an exclamation point at the end of that sentence.
Trying to big brother our champs right now.
What?
Brennan Devine, you're right. Bo and I do look up to you, your brother, and Moon. But you know what? We have surpassed you. Because Pumpline is the best tag team in MPW history.
Whoa.
So, next week, bring your best. Because we always do.
Interesting.
That's growth, folks. Next week, it is the Pumpline versus the Best Pals MPW Tag Team Championships on the line. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to MPW's Collision Course One event. Make sure you tune in next week, March 13th, Friday the 13th, for MPW's Bucio. My name has been Chase Mansfield, joined alongside Ariel Amin and, of course, Lethal Logan X. We thank you for tuning in, MPW. We will see you next week.
Oh, shit.